The Montezuma County Board of Commissioners will hold a public hearing for review and determination of a pre-sketch plan for a proposed amendment to the Hill 3-lot moderate subdivision. Kim, will you call the roll?
Commissioner Tell.
Present.
Commissioner Supla.
Here.
Commissioner Lambert.
Here.
Administrator Bruner. Here. Attorney Baxter.
Here.
And Kim Purcell, County Clerk. The Montezuma County Board of County Commissioners will hold a public hearing for review and determination of a pre-sketch plan for a proposed amendment to the Hill 3-lot moderate subdivision by amending Lot 2, which consists of 6.65 acres more or less, and creating 2 3-acre more or less tracts, whereby creating a 4-lot moderate development on property owned by Robert D. and Nancy D. Gill, located at 12797 Road 25, Cortez, Colorado, situated west of Road 25, south of Road N, Section 10, Township 36 North, Range 16 West, NMPM. The hearing will be held Monday, September 14, 2015 at 2:30 p.m. in the Commissioners' Hearing Room, Montezuma County District Courthouse, 109 West Main, Cortez, Colorado. Interested persons may attend and give input. Information may be obtained from the Planning Office, Room 305, District Courthouse, Cortez, Colorado, or accessed online at http://montezumacounty.org, Web Departments Planning. You may also contact the Planning Department at 970-565-2801 with questions. This file can be inspected in the Planning Department during regular office hours. The date is this 28th day of August 2015. Kim Purcell, Clerk, Board of County Commissioners, Montezuma County, Colorado. Published in the Cortez Journal on Tuesday, September 1st, 2015.
Thank you, Kim. Come on up, Mrs. Hill. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Good. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
Hello.
Have we checked on this address to make sure it's correct? Now that we're
she's down.
Now that we're reconfiguring a piece of property, now's the time to say, hey, is the addressing correct on this?
What? You moved me?
No, I don't.
Look
what you're doing, you're causing panic.
Well, it's starting to panic me too, you know. Every day we come in here, we got addressing issues. So, but will these lots? I guess my question: will these lots be accessed by your driveway?
No.
Nancy.
Here's your here.
Our lot, see our house is right here, so we access on this driveway.
Yeah.
This lot will be on this driveway, come right in here.
Okay. So there's already a road access there.
Yes, because it goes to the back property
Gotcha.
back there.
Gotcha. Okay. So
There's already a septic in it, and there's already water and electricity, water tap.
So you're splitting this off kind of to the south of your house. And
Yes, just so my daughter can put a house in.
You're the second one today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We were here last time together too.
Yeah. Yeah. How did planning and zoning treat this, Leanne?
Well, this one was it's a curious one because this is the third time this subdivision will be amended. We're looking at a 20-lot subdivision that
Originally.
Aiken Adventures was looking at when they did their first 3, and now they're moving on to maximize development on that property. They were denied because of not being in a good, that zoning not being consistent with the area, with the original application, as well as a part of the land use code that says that you're supposed to consider all phases of development when you're developing. So you can't just keep coming back and piecemealing your development to circumvent the land use codes. And I'm just reiterating what they said. It's the motion by the Planning Commission was to recommend the Board of County Commissioners approve the proposed third amended Hill moderate subdivision request and pre-sketch plan contingent that the Board of County Commissioners review 1302.1 all phases considered, which states if a project is to be phased over time, it cannot be segmented to avoid the requirements of these regulations. In segmenting as it relates to the third amendment of the subdivision from 2 lots to now 4. sequence of events of how the development came to be now. So, which the third one, or the first one was originally done in January 19th of 2004. Then they came back in on October 18th of 2004. September 28th of 2009 now. But by doing this, it would, I mean, they wouldn't be able to come back
No,
again.
that's the end of it. But in 2009, it was to amend the property line because my son sold his house off and our pond was involved in it. So they had to cut it back.
Had to change the property line.
Had to change the property, and that's what 2009 was.
I think that one was for, wasn't it to go below, that one was to go below the 3-acre minimum too, wasn't it?
They had to do it, yeah. They had to, I thought they had to do something. Had to do.
Yeah.
So this is the end of any creation of any new lots or any more subdivisions within this.
This would exhaust any
Yeah,
further
the back
development.
property is 5 acres, and they can't divide
I mean,
it.
they could come back later and move property lines within the subdivision, but as far as creating a new tract, they would not be able to do that.
So are we staying in compliance with the land use code by doing this, or are we out of compliance with that?
That is, I just am bringing you what they brought up, their motion. I guess that's a matter of perception for, the commissioners and the county attorney to consider.
Are there any impact fees or any road impact fees or anything that come along with this? Or was that all done in the original subdivision?
Well, no, by adding additional tracks, you have to
Incur impact
unless
fees?
there's the house already on it, then they don't pay it. But there still will be fees. I mean, as far as the subdivision fee and the rezoning, or not the rezoning, but just the subdivision fees and and such.
Mike also pointed out that we were in a circle of some kind of a circle you have out of the city, the 3 mile or
The
Yeah.
3
5
mile
mile.
zone
The
of
urban
influence?
zone.
Yeah.
He did point that out. That's why he thought it should go.
Why he thought what?
It should be okay to do that, Mike
Yeah.
Rosso did. I don't know.
Well, but let's get it straight. So you subdivided it, and then you did a land boundary adjustment.
We sold 5 acres to my brother-in-law, then we had to subdivide them. And this was back, I had no idea what the laws were. But then we sold my son 3 acres, and when he moved, we had to get that line changed.
I think that was the October 2004. Was that October 2004?
2009 maybe.
No, that would be 2009. So there was two tracks created in 2004. Which would be, and then they came back to move the property lines in 2009, and so no.
This is the end. This is the end.
It would be the end, yes.
Yeah, no more, no, there's not enough to chop.
I'm not sure I understand yet where you're dividing what.
It would be right across the middle this way.
Okay, that's what I thought. But the access is gonna come off of this little driveway.
25
that's
road, that
on the
road that
southern.
goes back to that 5 acres in the back.
Because if they use the other access, it would essentially, it would be they'd have to do a road. It would be a road. They'd have to have a 60-foot easement.
And that being because a third residence is not on the same access.
Which line is it where they subdivided it from their son? Can you point that one out?
Right. Oh, I can move that one. Right there. This is where Cody was at.
And did they? Is it equal the land? Like
No,
3?
that is 2 point something. I don't know what acres it was because our pond
That was the
originally.
boundary line adjustment that created the
moved-
smaller.
yeah.
So this is an odd question. It has nothing to do with what we're fixing to do here because I'm going to vote for this. But I want to know, is that line where you wanted it to be? That boundary?
Oh yeah, that's fine. It worked out good.
That one's 2.54.
Yeah,
So
it's a little bit
the
less.
county did persuade you to put the line where it is now. That's where you wanted it.
No, yeah, that's where we wanted it because we had our irrigation comes in back here, and it goes all the way down here in the middle. And then our pond is here, and we have sprinkler systems that come off that pond both directions. And the first line would have been like right here.
Right.
Would have been like 15 feet from our house, and including our pond.
Well, that's where you wanted the line.
That's where it would have been.
That's
to
where it
split
would have
the
been
3 acres
That's-
off.
if we had 3 acres.
Oh, I see.
That's how they
Yeah.
got the variance. They got a variance
That's the
from
word we
the
need.
minimum.
Oh, okay.
Minimum
Variance.
lot size, because we don't require, we require 3 acres, so they came in and got a
I
variance
gotcha.
to go smaller
Yeah,
than.
Because of the pond.
right.
And this is just because of this movie. So what address would that be? I mean, it's gonna be somewhere, it would come off this.
I wonder if he gave me that yet. I know he's giving it to
Can't
me,
just
I
let it go, can you?
I'm trying. I just don't want them to be, that person to be in a spot.
Well, right now, and I mean, she's one of the unique ones that has an A and B, address
Okay.
on the property as it is.
So one will
as it is
stay
right now.
7
So
on 7.
Nancy's A and your son's B?
No, my
Well,
daughter would be B,
B,
and I would
okay.
be A.
Okay.
yeah.
My mom lived there in a trailer, and the trailer's
Mhm.
going to be moved.
And he's not here. I might have it in my email. I think
So
I
that
have.
will be, well, it's just gonna be a lower number, cause it's coming off the lower.
Yeah,
Okay.
it would be. 12773, is that what that is?
I think so.
Yeah, so it would be
Something between
12773 and 12797.
Somewhere in between there.
Yeah,
Okay.
which technically they're not proposing a new house at this point, so I mean those would, yeah, that would have to. Yeah,
Addressing.
it's already addressed. This one. Picture's right. That's
Yeah.
sure. You're not proposing any other
No.
house, so.
Well, this would, if this is going to be moved, that trailer's going to be moved, and they're going to put a modular in.
But it'll be the same
Yeah.
location, so the
Yeah.
address would
Septic, everything's still there.
change.
So you're gonna
There's no
move
address changes.
your mother's trailer off of there and put him a modular on that
My
same,
daughter, yeah,
your
Christy.
daughter on the same site. Okay.
So they'll keep 7 on 7, number A and number B.
Hmm? Unless something else was built, down the road, that could potentially,
Okay.
but for now, yes.
Okay. Any other questions, commissioners? James? Okay. We'll now open up this portion of the public hearing to the public for comment. Is there anybody here that wishes to speak pro or con to this issue? Please come to the microphone and state your name and address. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. This portion of the public comment is closed. Are you about to get that worked out over there? All right.
Sorry.
Weird situation.
Commissioners, any other questions or concerns?
I don't have.
I'd move to approve the proposed amendment to the Hill 3-lot moderate subdivision by amending Lot 2, which consists of 6.65 acres more or less, and creating 2 3-acre more or less tracts. Whereas creating a 4-lot moderate subdivision.
I'll second.
Been moved and seconded to approve the amended moderate lot subdivision by 2. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Alright.
Okay, we're not gonna see you back.
Well, you have to sign that
You
paper,
don't
don't
have
you?
to sign them.
Oh,
Mylar.
yeah, but no, I mean to bust this up again.
No,
No
that's
busting.
right. We're done with that.
All right, this is the end.
And you will get with me?
I will, yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Nancy.
Have a good day.
Yeah, thank you. I am gonna run some, can I run something by you?
We'll now close this public hearing.